We are
live. What's up? Welcome back to Monday's Cinema Club. It's Monday, 3 o'clock on the West Coast. And here we are. We're back with Monday Cinema Club. I'm Dante Bosco.
I'm Alice Rahmatullah. You know what's going to happen.
Go for it.
You know what's going to happen.
While you talk.
Hi, what's up, guys? My name is Alice Rahmatullah. For my Chinese fans, 大家好，欢迎来到我们的电影俱乐部。我叫 Alice. For my Uyghur fans, yaxşı mısınız? Kino klubumuz kegnalar karşılamız. Benim ismim Alice. Bahargül, whatever you can call me, it's fine. For everybody, what's up?
Hello, Meg Ryan, how you doing? Isabella Garcia,
how
you doing?
What's up,
Lisa
guys?
Camp,
What's up, everyone?
Evelyn McCabe, 16, how you doing? Kevin Delita, how you doing? Thank you so much
for
joining us. Samuel Steve Moore. We are, this is Monday Cinema Club. For people that have not joined us before, this is like our book club. It's a movie club.
Yeah, it's like it's like a movie club, a book club, but it's for movies, like movie lovers. And
we're both filmmakers.
We're both movie lovers. So we watch movies in advance, and every Monday 3 p.m. we talk about it, we discuss about it, we fight about it, we
And so for people that have joined us before, and welcome back. And for other people that have been watching movies with us all year long, welcome back. The B-Way sisters in the house.
Back,
I see
B-Way sisters.
Brooke and Emily, what's going on? And this week happens to be, if you see the pictures in the background, is When Harry Met Sally.
Wait, before we start the movie, let me announce the good news. Can I?
Go ahead.
Can I announce my good news?
All right, what's your good news, Alice?
I just launched my store, my brand called Atlas by Alice.
Yes.
So I'm so excited. It's just I launched it like
it's a clothing brand. You can go on IG at Atlas by Alice.
Yes, you guys can go to IG Atlas by Alice. It's a handmade art clothing brand. It's amazing, fun artwork. So we can talk about art.
Well,
so,
Heather says congratulations.
Hi, Heather. Thank you.
Jayer says, what was it? Someone's in the house. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio's in the house. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio. A lot of congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So check out Alice by Alice. A lot of dope gear, classic handmade art from Xinjiang, China, where Alice is from, and she redesigned it and put it on vintage Levi's jackets and in frames, and they're so amazing. We have some stuff here around the house, so I have to show you, but we're in the middle of a show. Now,
so let's talk about this When Harry Met Sally.
Yes, our movie this week is When Harry Met Sally. It's an iconic film that's playing behind us here. Show them the title, maybe. There you go.
What? You just want to push me away?
I didn't want to push you away. I just want to show them the title.
I always want to push you. You put me on my chair over there in the corner. Like you gotta sit, like you're about to start to show
No,
like
would
that.
never do that. Cute dress. People are saying cute dress.
Oh, thank you. What do you think?
It's alright.
It's alright?
It's alright.
He doesn't have a good style.
So, what are you talking about?
You don't know what you get. I don't know what you
Monologue F, what's going on? So, this week's movie is When Harry Met Sally. This whole month we've been doing kind of couples films. It started out
April.
with Before Sunrise.
Before Sunrise.
Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy went to Grease. Sandy and Danny.
Overrated Grease.
That, you guys, there's a lot
that conversation. I love that conversation last week. I love that conversation. I mean, now we're talking about it. When Harry Met Sally. Let's see how crazy this conversation is gonna go. What happened? Where are you guys stuck? Are you frozen?
No, I was just saying, that I was surprised by all that, But, it is what it is. That's what Monday Cinema Club is about. People talk about what they like, what they don't like.
That's
and
the
we
whole
go
point.
in and we talk about
That's
it.
the whole point.
And
There's no right or wrong.
Yeah, classic couple, Danny and Sandy. And then this week we're doing When Harry Met Sally, which is another classic film. Came out in 1989, starring Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan. Really beautiful film, beautifully written by Nora Ephron, who ended up doing Sleepless in Seattle and a host of other romantic comedies. Kind of like was a new era. Like this film was like the beginning of a new era, I believe, in like romantic comedies, which still goes on today, these kind of romantic comedies. You want to start talking about the movies or what? There's so much to talk about in this particular movie, which we can't wait to get some people in here to talk about it because, again, you know, not only is it couples films, it's also relationships and have a lot of philosophies dropping in this film. What do you guys? We're interested. You know, this is a movie club, so like we could talk about all this stuff.
Yeah, I know. Why are you mentioning?
Let me set it up.
Times?
Ready?
Yeah, let's set it up. What do you think?
Directed by Rob Reiner.
Which
is amazing. And then it stars Billy Crystal, like I said, and Meg Ryan, and then a brilliant.
And they won a few awards, by the way. Sorry for the intro.
Go for it.
A BAFTA awards for Best Original Screenplay.
Okay, it was a great screenplay. Really beautifully written.
It is original screenplay. So it's.
And you can't not mention the best friends in the movie that are the supporting cast and co-stars: Carrie Fisher from Star Wars, of course. Bruno Kirby from. The Godfather. Too, and various other things. So these are some people we've watched earlier in films here during Monday Cinema Club. So it's great to see them, but it's great to see them in this very young romantic comedy. Movie came out in 1989. Rob Reiner who directed other things. I just off the top of my head, I know he directed Stand By Me. He directed. Should I get some more? It's so many great things. He directed Stand By Me, and come on, internet, come on, internet. Yes, there we go. All in the Family. All in the Family. You know, he was in All in the Family. He played Meathead in All in the Family.
He also directed it.
He also directed it?
I think so. Is it?
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Etc.
Etc. So. 1989, the film. I love this film personally. I'm gonna start. Can I start?
Yeah, go for it.
I love the film.
Don't you see I'm being so quiet?
I know. You're not usually like this. You're
funny.
So, I love this movie. It's amazing. And thank you for liking my shirt. Like my shirt too. Like you're dressing like my shirt. Now. Speaking of fashion in the movie, it's 1989, so there's a lot of 80s fashion going on. A lot of blazers with
leather jacket,
but
high-rise pants,
and shoulder pads. A lot of shoulder pads and a lot of 80s sweaters. It's in New York.
Look at this. Leather.
She had like an Annie Hall feel going on. I mean, the cinematography in New York throughout the seasons is amazing. The snow, the autumn, the summer. There's just a very New York feel. Billy Crystal, Bruno Kirby feels so New York. It's a timepiece, and they travel from like being in college to their early to mid 30s, and they go through a lot of different relationships, from being single, from being in relationships, from being divorced. I mean, things as you grow up, a lot of, the older we get, the more relationships we have gone through. I'm talking about the older people out there. And a lot of the things the moments in this film, a lot of things written about, a lot of the dialogue just rings true. Billy Crystal has a very funny, easy way of putting things. Meg Ryan is very charming and, pretty and just hilarious. I think their chemistry together, I think my first thought was like, oh, I couldn't see them dating, like that kind of feeling. But then by the end of the film, I'm totally buy into it. I'm totally in, 100%. But it just really also is the charm of New York. There's like a charming thing in New York. The music is amazing. There's all this jazz. Harry Connick Jr. Did a bunch of songs. They use a lot of old jazz songs, and so it adds to the feel of the movie. All in all, it's just the vibe of the film is like a perfect film to me. Like it's really just a nice. I mean, there's of course there's the drama and there's like the conflicts and stuff like that. That kind of like ooh, and there's all these cringy moments with like friends and friends that become lovers and other friends of friends and like things you talk about with your friends about the person you're dating and the person you like. I mean, there's all these real there's a cringy moment right there when he wakes up. No spoilers. But if you see them, when he's like wakes up after a night with Meg Ryan, he's just kind of like, and it's like, oh, that's a horrible feeling. But a lot of us have been there.
That's not horrible feelings.
That's not?
I'll explain.
It's cringy. It's a cringy feeling.
I'll explain later. Yeah, go for it.
So, I like the movie. I love the characters. was very funny and very, I think, very truthful. And look at his eyes. He's like, oh my god. Like, if you look at her, she's smiling like she's happier than horseshit, and he's like, oh
horseshit.
But there's things in the movie that I want to know people's favorite movies, and also I want to know what people think about the people that watch the movie.
Denise had been there before.
Denise been there, done that for sure.
What about you?
Been there, lived there, moved.
We'll see.
But also, just I love the movie. I do love the movie, and I would love to. We're gonna ask not only like favorite moments in the film.
What
like
is
we
your
usually
favorite
do,
moment?
But also about do you agree with certain concepts put out in the film? You know what I'm saying? My favorite moment, I don't know. Let me think about it. But you talk about the film. Did you like the movie?
What's that about accent?
I know. I'm thinking of my favorite. There's so many great moments in the film, and I'm just trying to think of which is the best one to go with.
Well, you don't remember.
The orgasm scene's great.
Which one?
When she's having an orgasm in the restaurant.
That's my favorite scene.
Oh my god! See, I could pick something. She's like, "That's my favorite scene."
I was about to say that's my favorite scene too. Like you didn't say. I asked you which one is your favorite scene, but you didn't say it. So I'm gonna say.
I liked it.
I'm gonna say it first. That was my favorite scene.
I just said it though.
Well, doesn't matter. That's my favorite scene.
Okay,
anyways.
go talk about the film.
So, I love the film.
There's all this Chinese band.
What is that? I can't read. That's the Cantonese.
Okay.
Anyways,
Chinese Mandarin only.
Anyways, I love the film. In the beginning of the film until the end of the film, I was laughing the whole time because here's why. I feel like this movie became a so legendary, so great a piece of film just because the Billy Crystal, the Harry's character.
Right.
Why? Because he made this whole conflict. He made this. He took everybody like going to this journey, like roller coaster journey. He is like super aggressive. He is conflict. He's not scared of the conflict. He say the things. He just say it like on non-filter. There is no filter. Whatever the things comes up from his head, it doesn't mean it's right or doesn't mean it's all wrong. He just say it because that's what he thinks. That's how men think, like straight.
Not all men. Not all men.
Not all men. Majority. Human nature.
Not majority of men.
Human nature.
It was a point of view. It's an idea.
That's his point of view. So he's not scared of sharing his point of view. So that's why this movie became so raw, so true, so real, and the rest of the character just following to it. So that's why this When Harry Met Sally became When Harry Met Sally, like so classic, so great. So because of Harry's character, that's why.
What about Sally?
That's why.
What about Sally?
She add the point. She add the spice. She give him a reason to let the Harry be Harry. That's
she's great, and she's very charming. She's kind of annoying.
Thank you. And at the same time, like when
he's kind of annoying too, though.
Yeah, he is. So that's why, like, he caused every tension.
They're both flawed. They're not perfect characters.
Exactly. Nobody is perfect. I'm not saying Harry is perfect. Yes, nobody is perfect. I'm not saying Harry's character is perfect. I'm saying the Harry's character give the Sally's character be Sally. You know what I mean? He's the instigator. He's the like the spark. He's that reason when Sally becomes like the Sally becomes Sally. So that's why I love this movie. And I was laughing the whole time, the entire
right.
I mean the way
I was surprised that you found Billy Crystal, Billy Crystal's character attractive.
I think that's wrong. I mean, it's the point of view again. I'm not saying that's an attractive person in general. I'm just saying for me, a specific area, I feel like he is attractive because he knows exactly what he wants, and as soon as he knows, he go for it. He's so annoying in the real life. If you met the person like that, he's annoying. And at the same time, he's like at this like 2000, like at this generation for like new generation for us, it's like a kind of harassing. At the same time,
not harassing. He's just
like,
upfront.
He's upfront and he's like annoying. He's like, come on, give me my personal space. Like, don't call me. He just keep calling until get her. And when she was in the airport, why are you getting so? Let me talk.
I'm letting you talk. I'm
just
adding to the
conversation.
I'm not cutting. I'm adding to the conversation.
Add it later. Can't you just wait for a little bit?
Are we in dialogue?
No, we're not in a dialogue. I wait. I talk. You talk. I talk. You wait.
I didn't know if you had anything to say. I have things to say.
Yeah, I know you have things to say for everything. So, anyways, he's a character I seen, like in my perspective, like some part of him, it's like very attracted to me. And he has the right points. Some of the points he described it very well, and he's like, here's why. And when he talks, especially in the first time when he's when they're having dinner, and they stop by on the road trip, and then he just explained to her like, here's why man and woman cannot be friends, because the sex part is always
this
in the
is
way.
The question.
So this is the whole movie's about. This is the
Man
whole
woman,
movie about.
Do you believe?
No, you know me.
Ask the question first.
Can you ask you know me the day one you met me.
Can you ask the question before you answer?
The day one you know me.
Can you answer that?
You met me. You know I.
Can you ask him the question before?
I asked the question.
You didn't ask the question.
I asked the question on my Instagram. I posted the question on my Instagram.
This is on live.
Okay, here's the
question.
question. Do you believe or not, man and woman
can't be friends.
No, there's some point can't be friends when they feel attracted to each other and both of them are single.
Or does the sex always get in the way?
Yes, both of them are single, and they both of them attracted.
I can be friends with anybody.
Attracted to each other.
I'm a friendly person.
Oh, you're lucky we're on live streaming, okay, Dante? You're lucky. Otherwise, I'll be like.
I'm a friendly person. She kicked me under the. So
my answer for that question is no. When man and woman.
No or now? Did you say no or now?
No, and oh. No, there is no such a thing as called man and woman be a friend. Right. When both of them are attracted to each other, when both of them are single, even though it doesn't matter at this
point. We're not animals. We're not animals.
Doesn't matter. Hold on, let me talk. Oh my God.
What if you're not attracted? Then friends all day?
And
I don't find her attractive. We can be friends all day.
Exactly. If you're not being attracted to that woman, you can be a friend. You can be best friend. Whatever.
That's not true. You can be. Everyone's attractive. Everyone's attractive.
Another question is attracted to you personally.
If you spend enough time with anybody, you find attraction.
Everybody is attracted on their perspective. And everybody is
spend enough time with anyone, you'd find the attraction, especially if you're friends.
Exactly.
You wouldn't be friends with them if you don't find them somewhat attractive.
Yeah, exactly. If you're someone attracted, so there is no friendship. That means their sex is always get in the way.
It's not like animals that have to sex with everyone that would buy. That's not.
Oh yeah,
I'm not ruled by sex.
Trust me, animals have sex with everybody.
Not everybody.
Yeah, animals sex with like multiple partners. So that's why they call it.
Not all animals. Penguins get married. They just stay with each other for life. I'm sure they got friends.
Who told you that?
I seen a movie about it. Morgan Freeman was the voice actor over it. Anyhow, we're gonna bring people in. Let's talk about the movie. Did you love the movie?
Like, don't.
There's like people talk about so many things about the movie that we could talk.
Okay,
people come in.
That's the only perspective I don't agree with you. And besides that, overall, I love the movie. I love the character. I love the Harry's character. I love the Sally. She's sometimes she's very arrogant and she's like very like confident. She's very like at the same point she's a human and she has the soft part and she has that little woman like a vulnerable part. And my favorite scene, here's my favorite scene. Two part of my favorite scene. One part is that orgasm.
Say it with me, Alice.
Orgasm. I'm not saying I'm perfect, so wait until. Bitch, can you speak?
Fake orgasm.
Fake orgasm.
How do we say it in Mandarin? How do you say that in Mandarin?
做爱戏
So 爱戏
假的做爱戏
假的做爱戏
Okay, can you say it in a full sentence?
No, I can't. I just said it right there.
Okay, so that's my favorite scene. Very uncomfortable at the same time. It's funny. It's
Hilarious.
so hilarious. It's so funny, and I can see myself playing that scene as actor. And second favorite scene is when they finally hooked up with each other, and
Right there.
Yeah, they wake up.
But I also love the final scene.
Harry's
I love the final scene
face
too.
is like, oh. Now what am I gonna do? I
You know
can't
why?
be
You
friends
know why
with
you
her
love Harry?
because he's like
And they were
he
friends.
He put that words. He said, man and a woman cannot be friends because they're attracted to a partner. And then now, what am I gonna do? I have to be confronting the hidden feeling inside of my tummy. I love this woman. I like this woman. I love to spend time with this woman. Now I have to confront that vulnerable feeling in my heart. So I have to tell her I love her. I want to spend time with her.
Takes time.
Guy doesn't realize because he thinks that's the whole time. Like they both think we're friends. We're not attracted to each other. We're just friends. But basically, in the whole point of this movie, that they are attracted to each other. They having that chemistry. They're good for each other. They're enjoying each other's time. Annoying, having fun, like disagreement, everything. They enjoy it. Enjoy the shit out of it. So they're comfortable with each other. So finally, when they hit that point, the sex involved, now they realize, oh shit, now we have to labor or we have to be official. We have to call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. And they both scared apart, like, oh no. We're not supposed to be relationship. We're not supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend. We're friends. But they're not friends and they didn't realize in the beginning of the movie. All right, I'm done.
You want to bring somebody else in there? Should we bring someone in? Who's the first VIP guest? There's so much more to talk
People
about.
just like, I feel like
I'm gonna bring some. I'm just thinking more. Do you think? I think you have a lot of male energy in you, so that's why you kind of like roll with Harry. You know what I'm saying? I think you personally have a lot of masculine energy.
Yes, I agree.
Yes,
I agree because there's so many reasons why I have a masculine energy, and I'm very straightforward. I'm very not scared of telling.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying what it is.
There's a reason why.
We don't need to talk about the reason why.
Exactly. There's
a deal for people that don't know. We have VIP guests that they book early. If they watch Cinema Club, you can always DM Alice. And if you watch the movie,
I have last VIP guest, but first one you can bring anyone else.
Oh, so we have a last VIP guest. So and then after that we bring people in. So we're gonna bring people in right now. If you watch the film and you want to talk about the film, we'd love to bring you in. We might bring a few people in and just send in. If you send in a request or hashtag.
What should it be hashtag?
Hashtag.
Hashtag something.
Orgasm.
Oh my god! Orgasm.
Hashtag orgasm. Let's go.
Orgasm.
Hashtag orgasm and we're bringing you in. Ready?
I love that.
Who is it? There's a lot going on here. There's like,
is it Arabic?
It's Arabic. Shout out to everybody.
I love we have so many international viewers, like audience.
I know, I do. I love that too. I don't see any hashtag orgasms. Did I see
hashtag orgasm.
Here we go. The first one.
First one.
Allie.
Allie in the mall.
Is it Allie in the mall?
She's Allie in the mall.
Is that Allie in the mall?
Yes, 100% for sure. Do you want to bet? $20.
Allie in the mall.
$20.
Allie in the mall.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's it going? What you got to talk about this movie battle with?
Well, one of the thing that I really like is discussing if men can be friends with women. I think they can be because I know.
No. Hold on. You put the question in a really like.
Allie up the mall.
Allie, hold on.
Allie in the car.
Don't he yell? He put the question on the very like.
Allie at Walmart.
Allie at the Walmart. Allie at the Walmart. Allie at the Walmart.
No, Dante put the question watching the headline, a very
They said,
manipulative
damn, Allie got a haircut.
way.
I
You're
would
the
never
very
manipulate. I'm not
manipulative way.
I did get a haircut.
Be friend. He doesn't.
Yeah,
question-
I made the
Allie got a
mistake.
haircut. Allie got a haircut.
I got a haircut. I made the mistake of cutting my own bangs, and yeah.
You went high. You went high. You went high.
I love
Hipster.
your nail color.
Thank you. Ooh. I look like Edna Mode or from The Incredibles, or I look like Lord Farquaad from Shrek. With my hair.
Allie at Walmart. Do your damn thing.
Okay.
So talk to us. So you believe it's true?
I think it's true because, I like the scene where they're driving on the highways at night. They're by the city lights. I think it's, I definitely think men can be friends with women because I have a best friend that I never dated, but we've been best friends since babyhood. And I'm attracted to him. I'm not going to lie. He's very handsome.
He's attractive.
But of course, there's never been that kind of like, oh, I want to date you, kind of feeling.
Never
And he's
kissed.
just like,
Have
Have you ever kissed him?
Have you kissed him?
If I did, I can't remember. We might have been real little when we did, but he was my date for
crush.
a Valentine's Day dance one time.
Sometimes people move into a familial place when you've known each other for so long. Don't roll your friends. Friends can be family.
But then I will say there is a part of me that does agree with Alice too, because there's also one guy that I did have really strong feelings for, and I feel like he was kind of playing mind games with me a little bit, but we did kind of go on a date, and then he said, well, I just, think we're better off as friends. But it was really hard because he was my first love. Yeah. And so, yeah, so I think it
Did you stay
Are y'all still friends?
Not really. But we get along. We don't really talk
anymore. Facebook friends.
He will stay with a friend with.
Facebook friends.
Dante's perspective,
I think
he will be
we are still
friends
Facebook friends.
That's him. That's the way he do it.
Right? Yeah, we're still Facebook friends, and but he's married and he has 2 little ones, and I don't really talk to him because I'm over him now. I've got another man that I'm talking to. Ooh, I just stepped on the gas, and I'm parked.
Okay, hold on a second.
No.
Okay,
but no,
bring it back to the movie real quick. Bring it back to the movie. What's your favorite scene in the movie?
I think that one's my favorite scene, and definitely the orgasm part when she's in the restaurant. She's like,
Did you pull that off, Allie, in the mall, at the mall? Can Allie at the mall pull that off in the mall?
I probably could, but a lot of people would be staring at me, but yeah, I could pull it off here, but it'd be kind of a awkward orgasmic sound.
Well,
like,
we have orgasm in our real life and privately, don't we? We just fake it, just make it like wrap it up.
Damn.
Right. Hey, when it feels good, it feels good, right?
I think like, oh, like how Harry thinks, like, oh, because I know it. There's no way she's not enjoying it. Like, no, right. Someone lies too.
We're confident. We're confident.
Right. Yeah, sure.
Right, and if you feel it, you're gonna feel it, and if I'm gonna feel it, I'm gonna be like, woo!
Yeah, down for the whole adventure and rocking and rolling and whatnot.
Let's do it.
I'm definitely gonna let it out.
This is crazy. Well, did you like the movie or not? Were you giving the movie a thumbs up, thumbs down?
I would say thumbs up because I love Meg Ryan and I do love Billy Crystal. He's just hilarious, and I loved him in Princess Bride, and yeah, and Meg Ryan, I love her in what is it? You Got Mail. That one's a good one. And City of Angels. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's a good movie, and it's an '80s movie too. The '80s movies were the bomb.
Shoulder pads, all those damn shoulder pads throughout the movie is amazing.
Right, just like like trying to like get it up is like, oh my gosh.
Allie
No,
the
the 80s movies, oh man, they're the best kind, I think. They have the best comedy in
This
the
was the end of
90s.
89, is right at the end.
Yes, music
And
is
that's the year I was born, too. So that makes it even more special because that's the
Hey,
year I was born.
why you're throwing your age out there on the interwebs
Oh,
right
you
now?
born in '89?
I was January 30th, 1989.
You a baby.
You're
You a baby.
a baby.
I am a baby. What year were you guys born? Or can I ask that?
Let's
Allie,
talk about that.
let's
Hold
talk
on.
about that somewhere
What
else.
is? Let's talk
We
about
gotta
the
bring someone
All
else
right,
in.
hold on
We gotta
one
bring
second.
someone else in.
Dante Roman Bosco is born 1981. I mean 1971.
Get out of here. Not true.
I was gonna say because my sister was born 81, so she would have been the same age as
No,
you.
he's 71. He's a 71.
No, I'm not 71, but it's great. That means wisdom right there. Pop.
I
Allie,
colored in all my wisdom.
I'm always a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, you too.
Hope to see you next week. Always a pleasure.
Was fun
Yes.
to
Allie in the Walmart. Let them know.
Yeah. Woo! It was good talking to you guys. Thanks so much for having me on.
All right. Bye.
absolutely bye.
Bye.
About the movie, you guys been into watching the movie and want to check out the movie,
Mm-hmm.
hashtag fake orgasm or orgasm right now.
Orgasm.
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 Fake orgasm.
Or fake orgasm.
Throw it in the chat. We'll bring you in. Allie at the Walmart. At the Walmart. Allie at the Walmart all afternoon. Allie at the. Okay. Oh my God. Big juicy orgasm from Frank Gallagher. Let's see what's popping. Hold on a second. Frank, I can't bring you in. Frank, I can't bring you in. It's not letting me bring you in. I want to talk to Frank, but it's not letting me bring Frank in. Frank, maybe try to throw in a request, and maybe we can bring you in that way. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because I want to. That's pretty funny, Frank.
Oh, that's the.
Frank. No.
No.
No, it's not coming in.
One.
Send it in. Let's see. Also, did we miss some? We might have missed some. Throw in hashtag orgasm, and we're gonna bring you in.
Orgasm. Hashtag.
Good day, mate. To Liam Korea down under, obviously. Good day, mate. Maybe we should bring in a few people. Did you get too loud? Bring in a few people.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring
in a few people. You know, there's a people here that.
Since that's the new feature on Instagram,
Let's
utilize that.
Let's bring in a few people. Let's bring in 2 or 3 or 4. 3?
Yeah. 3. Let's bring this 3.
Okay. All right, let's bring them in. Boom. Let's see who comes. Let's see who comes to the party. My middle name is Roman, by the way. Roman.
There you
Emma,
go.
what's up?
Hi.
What's popping?
Awesome. Love that.
I forgot I entered. I'm prepping dinner right now, so
Right, it's quite all right.
my hands are all raw chickeny. So
all good. It's Nicole. It's Emma. It's Alva Train out of Arkansas. Have you guys got to watch the film this week? How y'all feeling about this film?
Start with
Emma, go ahead, Emma. Start. Looks like you want to say something.
Hi guys. Howjo Jen. Hi Alice.
Entrance. Come with
Hi.
some
Can you say that again?
Howjo
Jen.
Jen.
Yes, she said long time no see.
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. I've talked to you guys before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a couple things with this movie really quick. I do like this movie. I never can get past, and maybe it's because of my age, but I can never get past Billy Crystal as a love interest.
Me too. But he's young in this movie because now he's so old. But he was younger. He did a few rom-coms. He did this. He did like where he played the NBA referee. He was like a rom-com guy.
Even though in the movie he looks with that like turtleneck sweater.
Yeah.
Why wasn't the turtleneck sweater?
Oh.
Okay, but I feel the same as you.
So, I mean, like, because I saw him, obviously, like, in The Princess Bride. I think a lot of other people did.
Looks like 150 years old now.
Yeah, and like he voiced, if anyone's seen like Howl's Moving Castle, like the Ghibli film, the Studio Ghibli film, he voiced Elsifer, like the fire spirit. Like he's a goofy guy.
Yeah, he's a Korean, and he also feels like an old New York, old New York Jew. Like he always plays like the old New York Jew kind of thing. And he has the voice down perfectly, so you always kind of feel like he's like, and he imitates it all the time. And even in this, like when he's like having her imitated in the mall, he does weird voices and stuff.
Yeah.
Funny.
So I guess I'll do really quick because I want other people to talk to. My favorite scene from the movie was I do really like the ending. Like I think the ending is really nice, where he like finds her and it's like, what are you doing here? And then like
movie ending, everybody wants to have that moment in life one time somehow. You find that person at the last moment and tell them everything you want to say perfectly.
Yeah.
It never happens, but you kind of want that to happen.
Because life is not a movie.
Sometimes it is.
So all right.
Okay, keep going. Okay, we'll hear next from Calvitrine. What's up? What did you think about the movie?
I didn't get to watch it this past week, but I've obviously seen it before because it's classic.
Give us the things.
Well, I don't think Julia would let me watch it because she like hates rom-coms like with a passion, the burning passion, like absolutely despises them.
It's great.
And
those are great.
Yeah, I like them. And I think Harry Met Sally is obviously one of the better ones, like actually well-made rom-coms. And it was, some of the newer ones I don't think it hold up the same that it did. I mean, it was having to go against was like an Indiana Jones movie and a bunch of other baller stuff in the summer. Nothing nowadays could even remotely match like going up against an Avengers movie. It's just like, no one's seeing that rom-com. Like, there's no point. Like, that's not going to do it. So,
right.
But yeah, I thought it was a good movie. I thought the whole synopsis of it with the friends with benefits and everything else was really interesting. I personally never been in that position just because I'm just, no one wants any of this. So,
also you've been very good time, Calvitrine.
Yeah. But I do think, men and women can obviously be very close friends and be purely platonic with stuff like that. So
married man, so it's different. Married man saying it.
Well, that's what Julia said about me when she met, because I had like 4 or 5 extremely close female friends who were very attractive, and we all hung out constantly. And she was like, "This is intimidating," and I was like, it's normal, it's fine." So for me, it was normal, but for other people, I'm sure it didn't seem that way.
Yeah, they said they're very attracted to his friends.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys kissed?
Oh no, not like that. I'm just saying, like, yeah,
no,
I never did anything with any of them because they were my friends. So, yeah.
I disagree.
Okay. They did try eventually when that like 8-year-old boyfriend of 8 years. Let me rephrase that real fast.
Oh, whoopsies!
Would break up with them, and then they would start having some feelings, and I'm just like, no, let's not do that. So
probably sooner or later someone may have developed some feelings and come out.
Exactly. Thank you.
It could happen.
I just want to try to
developing a romantic.
You may not. They may.
Romantic relationship.
I'm just trying to say whatever I can to like twist that spiciness into the show, because the first 15 minutes were gold so far. So just gonna say that. So.
Nicole, what do you think about this movie? What do you think of the movie, Nicole?
Fun fact. This was my first time watching it.
Oh, great.
Okay.
It was interesting because when I first watched, I didn't watch it because I sort of got bored halfway.
What?
Then I got entertained by the end. So it was like interesting how to watch, because when you look at other rom-coms, you notice how the characters are sort of forced to spend time together, and then eventually they're like fall in love. But like in this film, you notice how there's not like that, because you can tell there's no factor that's forcing them to be together. You can tell when they like part ways like every 5 years, they sort of develop their own character until they meet again.
No, I think this kind of all comes after this film, like all the modern era. I feel like there's some kind of foundation in When Harry Met Sally. That's how important this movie was. Also, the question is, I'll pose to everybody: men and women, can they be friends? Nicole, yes or no?
when they have attracted to each other. No, you have to tell the whole story. You cannot just put the headline like that. Everyone just
Yes or no, Nicole?
No.
Thank you.
Calvatrine says yes.
Thank you.
We already got a
100%.
Emma.
Emma,
Yes
come
or
on.
no?
Okay, ask me the
Can women be friends if they're attracted to each other?
And both of them are single, and
And
then
they're
both
both-
of them attracted to each other.
This is a long question now.
So like, okay, are you saying that they have to then like be in a relationship that's just going to happen, or like what are you?
I think can they just be friends?
I mean, sure. I mean,
Sure.
I it might.
This is like the tiebreaker. You gotta make a decision. You know.
Sure keeps it in a tie.
So
I think we're not animals, you know, right, you guys? We're not animals. We're not just having to have sex by standing next to anybody opposite
We are
sex or
high
someone.
Humans
that's-
are animals too.
I know, but we're
It's like Julia, yes or no?
not just out here. Sex is
We
not
have
the-
a desire.
Of course,
and then-
desire is
and
part of our
we do-
situation, but it's not 100% what's ruling us. I could just be friends with somebody.
although
I have Julia on. I can make her break the tie if we need to. If we have another maybe over here.
He's,
Ooh,
Julia, just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I can see your hand on the camera.
Emma
You
said
get further this
sure.
direction
Emma said
towards me.
sure.
No, more. That's a thumbs up. So yes.
Two thumbs up, three
Yeah.
thumbs up. We're all saying.
Even if
Emma, you
it's
said-
what about like
okay.
Stevie and,
Emma said
David?
the what?
They actually have sex.
Say though is that like maybe I have a lot of friends that are guys, but I've also had a partner for like 11 years, so I'm
Yeah.
not
You're
looking for anything.
You're liking to not single. Be friends with anybody.
Yeah,
However,
you're emotionally not available.
well, no,
My hands are great.
not available, but at the same time it's like I feel like your friends, like you just have like such an admiration sometimes for your friends. I don't know, they do something really nice and then your mind clicks with you and you're like, oh, I don't know.
I could say this.
Exactly.
I could say
If
this.
you're single and if both of them are attracted to each other, if they do something nice to you as a friend, and you'd be like,
I think feelings are complicated and
feelings are complicated. And
No, feelings are black and white. Get out of here.
the feelings, and you can guide the feelings to the way you want to
Yes.
get.
Well,
Exactly.
I can definitely tell you this. You shouldn't sleep with me.
well, no.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
So that's the whole point of coming back to my point.
It can, but I
If two
say it's
friends
not a good
attract to
idea.
each other, and then both of them are single, so that means you can't be a friend because you might gonna end up sleeping with your friend.
Well, and another point of that, I don't think the friends with benefits thing can possibly work out, obviously, but I think they can absolutely be friends if they're very attracted to each other. So, just clarifying that.
Confusing. It's confusing.
Once sex enters, then it's a no-go, in my opinion. But
Right.
if they're just very attracted to each other, then absolutely.
We're
So.
not they're attracted to each other, not like attracted to each other as like, oh, he's a very genius, like attracted to just sexually
Unless
attracted.
you're
Mhm.
very, very
And
open.
sexually attracted to each other, and you still think you can be friends?
There are some people that are very open sexually.
Hell
There are
no.
some people that are very open sexually.
Tell me I'm old school.
Mm-hmm.
My ass.
Well, yeah, Julia was pointing out there's an example like in Schitt's Creek with David and Stevie, who are very close friends. They've even had sex together, and then they end up being friends. Like stuff like that happens. So,
You
It
never
can
know.
happen.
so
It just takes
You
time.
never
You know what I'm
know.
saying? It takes time. It takes time.
What are you trying to accomplish about this?
I don't accomplish nothing. I'm just trying to add facts. I'm an investigative reporter.
I have the camera up higher so the toddlers can't get in the screen for this one because
Girls, I say
this is a little too spicy for their tastes. So
Nicole, Emma, Calvin,
Emma,
thank you guys for
and little
joining.
Jackie.
Bye.
where's the button? Where's the button? Got it.
All right.
We have time for a few more.
Then
Bye.
Bye.
We'll bring one person in, and then we'll do the final VIP.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys for joining us. For people out there, hashtag orgasm right now. We're gonna bring you
I
in.
think you have to kick
More
me out.
questions? What were you saying?
I think you have to kick me out.
Oh, I don't know if I can
I
kick
think we
you out.
can't do it.
I don't have a leave button.
I don't either.
I'm just gonna leave altogether. Bye.
No, I don't have a leave button either. I don't know how this works. I don't know how to keep people out.
There we go. She did. It's so weird. We can end the conversation.
There's got to be a way that maybe I don't know how to do. So hashtag orgasm right now. Boom. Oh.
Let's talk to Denise.
They've been calling people for Denise. People. I think you do it up here now. Now I just realized this. You do it like that. Bam.
Ah, cancel.
I found out how to do it. Bam. Denise. Oh, Denise.
Hello, Alice. Hi, Dante.
How you doing?
Hi, hello.
Hi, Monday Cinema Club. What's up?
Hi. Your skin looks so great with that mask on. And
Thank you.
It's so beautiful.
You know, you're in like golden time right now.
It's golden hour over here. It's very beautiful and nice out, so I took the chat outside.
Look really cinematic compared to us right now.
You are.
Thank you, guys.
Let's talk Harry Met Sally. Let's go.
This movie.
Add anything, just let her talk, okay?
You can add whatever you want to, okay? Calm down. This movie, first off, I really love the settings of it. Just like all of the scenes. That one right behind you is like so rich in color, like the orange and just the fall.
Oh, great.
They're talking in their conversation in that scene too really got me. I really love that one.
You just want to go to New York in autumn just to have that scene, to walk around with somebody.
Exactly.
You should play the song Autumn in New York.
I love the music too. Absolutely right. Like the jazz in it was just so soft and nice to listen to.
Who's a jazz singer? I love this. It's still on my Apple Music, like my favorite music in all time.
Wait, jazz is your favorite?
No, she loves Louis Armstrong and jazz.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Cooke. He's like R&B jazz. He's more R&B.
Yeah, Sam Cooke still has a great voice though. That's great.
Harry Connick Jr., as Cassie Gales put in there, he did a lot of songs for the soundtrack. Yes, he did.
It was just beautifully done and beautifully written too. When I was watching this, I was really comparing it a lot to Before Sunrise.
Yes.
Which movie club patrons will know. We watched that the other day, and the poetry with that movie I think is a lot better than this one, but this one feels a lot more relatable and like not a sort of fairy tale like kind of Before Sunrise is. Like that's more of like a fantasy, a beautiful fantasy, mind you, but
very poetic. This film has like just great dialogue and just a good vibe, like a charming New York feel.
I love how quick the banter was too.
Character adds a lot because he's so real.
She loves herself some Harry, by the way.
You love Billy Crystals. That's great.
I love his character. I love that man like that. He's like so like, oh, sometimes a bit annoyed, and at the same time he's like super strong, and he's very like initiative. Everything he initiates, like he's
very forward.
Yes, he is. I like that.
I like when they're on the airplane and he's like, did we, and the guy's like, do you guys want to sit next to each other?
Also, I was like, even in this, he's a young guy. He always has that old man energy.
Oh, yeah.
Like he has that grandfather energy. The way he talks is like that your old uncle, your old grandfather that talks shit. Like he has that energy as a young man.
It's so true, though. He's always been that way. Yeah, he's a funny dude, man.
He's hilarious. He's been in the business for, I think, forever. And maybe
forever and then some. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to like them as a couple, but Meg Ryan is impeccably cute, so like how did you not love her?
That scene that Emma was talking about, it's a perfect scene. Him catching her and getting to say everything he wanted to say that didn't say perfectly. It was like perfectly written. And it was so beautiful.
Guys, I cried.
Oh,
I cried.
Got you, Denise. They got you.
Listen, so I'm
because you're romantic, Denise. You're romantic.
I know I bash love a whole bunch on this, but Yes, I bash love a whole bunch on this, but this one really did make me want to find that one person. I think building a friendship and building a relationship that they did is like my biggest fantasy.
Well, that's the beautiful thing. You say,
Look around.
but
You have a lot of single friends. You might think
you're like a matchmaker up in here.
they might have
Alice the matchmaker.
certain relationship. Look around. Don't you think that's just a friend?
Okay, this is the beautiful thing about the movie. When you do break it down, is like we arguing. We can all weigh in on can guys and girls be friends, but what the movie shows is they didn't like each other, then they became friends, then they became life partners. The reality is, if you're gonna get a life partner, sooner or later you're gonna have to really become friends.
For sure.
I think what the movie ultimately says. It's like, so you can be friends, you might have to be friends, you have to be the best of friends. Like, they became best friends. They slept together, didn't work out, they got back together, but you gotta be both. I think that's what the movie's actually saying.
Of course, yes. It's like your partner is your best friend too, like eventually, like because you spend so much time together and then you're vulnerable, all your truth comes in.
But they had those years, but they had the years where they weren't lovers and they were just friends. And when they
didn't realize they're like attracted to each other. They keep an eye on to each other. When when someone has a different partner, they're having that feeling.
Yes. Like, but he does say something about her to his other friends. Like, when I'm with Sally, because we're not in a relationship, I can actually tell her anything. Because I'm not
because people intend to be like, when you're in a relationship, they tend to be like
you're just more sensitive towards each other because you're in a relationship and you're more sensitive to each other's moods. When you're just friends, you're not as sensitive to each other's modes. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of like talk shit, do your thing. That's what I feel about it, because you're not ultimately. When you're in a relationship, it changes sometimes. So it's interesting that they had years to actually become friends.
Friends and kissing into their mouth.
I don't know. Some people kiss friends on the mouth. I'm not a friend kisser on the mouth.
I'm not either. That's a little too far for me. But I'm a hugger, sure.
But there are some people that are friend kissing on the mouth. They go in and you like try to dodge it, and they're like, oh, okay, bye.
Ew. Right here. That's fine. But
what was one of your favorite scenes in the movie, Denise?
Oh boy. Like I said, I really loved the last scene, obviously, where he professes his love and stuff, but I really actually loved. So I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys think Billy Crystal liked her from the get? Because I think that's my theory on it. As soon as that fake no, the first diner scene happens and he looks at her and he's like, you know what, you're attractive. I think that settles it right there. He's instantly in there.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I don't know.
I agree.
What do you agree with him? You're two women agreeing about some kind of concept.
All right, let this man talk. Let's see.
Go ahead, Dante.
Then she's attractive. His girlfriend didn't say that she was attractive. Yet with guys, and I think with girls too, you make decisions, guttural decisions, like 3 seconds in, like, would you or would you not sleep with that person?
Exactly.
And he made that decision, like, oh, you're totally someone I would sleep with.
1 hour.
That doesn't mean you're going to sleep with her. That just means, like, I put you in the category as someone I would sleep with. But that doesn't mean you're going to sleep with them.
So you put that one in
guys do that
category I can't sleep with?
There's like,
you put it on that you're collecting different
I'm not
collecting
artwork.
the product? Like you, group of
I'm not saying, I'm saying a lot of guys do that.
I am in.
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Okay.
I put you in the category of let's check those categories. Let's check out boxes.
So when Harry met Sally, so when Harry met Sally,
yes, when Harry met Sally.
No, I really did love this movie, and Carrie Fisher is just amazing too.
And a great, it was so funny because she's dating the married guy, and every time she's like, he's not gonna.
That's my friend. Like I have a friend who she dates a married guy. Like that's like, come on, he's not gonna break up.
You've had that conversation.
multiple times.
That's the great thing
That's
about this
spicy.
movie. Is there's a lot of conversations in the movie that we've all had with our friends or been the
100%.
So it's like that's when you know it's a good movie because we're all like, oh, I've had that conversation. I've
100%.
I've
Yep.
said exactly what he said or she said somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He's exactly Cassie Gill. He's not gonna leave her. No, he's not.
No, never.
We've all
Never.
said that to friends. He's not gonna leave her. How long has it been? No, it's done. You're the side piece. Are you happy with that? It's cool if you are. If you're not, roll on.
I mean, different strokes for different folks, man. I definitely think it is, to answer your questions, I do think it is slightly possible to be friends. But I think Alice is right. I think an attraction will always be with one party. And whether they get over that attraction or not is on them. But I don't know.
Possibility, the gap, the
Ever so slightly.
it's so thin and it's fragile. You keep developing that relationship, it's gonna break through easily.
No.
Just like
We're stronger than
cross
that.
line.
I believe in everybody out there. Y'all stronger than that.
I love you guys, though. Thank you for letting me on, as always. And it's always a pleasure.
I'm gonna let you know the movie for next week.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The movie for next week, I thought it was a modern movie, but then when we look back, it is actually 20 years ago. It's a movie for the last couple of spin. We're going older, but we're doing classic Hollywood legends, Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton, and Something's Gotta Give.
Wow.
Something's Gotta Give.
I've never seen that one. That's a good Jack Nicholson one.
Check it out. It came out in the year 2000, so it's 20 years. Whoa. So check it out.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Something's Gotta Give next week.
I love you guys so much. Bye, Cinema Club.
Peace.
Damn, I just found the remove button. There you
There
go.
you go. Wow.
So the last person, can we do the last person?
Yes.
Please.
My stomach
Are you okay? You need some hot water? Tea?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's that about? I thought
Go ahead. What do you got going on?
Friends asking me tea, hot water. Interesting.
Who's the last person?
Our new and not new
Oh, the Manta Ray.
old friend.
The Manta Ray.
The Manta Ray. She is the last one. She wants to become an actress, so she has been studying a lot of movies and watching.
You guys, there's so many people we want to bring in. I'm so sorry we couldn't get to everybody this week. If you watch the movie and you want to get in the movie early, definitely DM Alice at Alice Rahmatullah, and we usually have 2 people, but we only have 1. And it's the Manta Ray. What's going on?
Hello. I'm very glad to see I'm not the only one who is doing this from a car.
Yes.
So talk to us about the movie. What did you feel about the movie this week?
I loved it. I'm so sad I've never seen it before this. It's because with my family, sex is kind of a sensitive subject.
Right.
And I've never been in a relationship before.
Okay.
So
it's fine.
So this is
alien to me.
This is like a research movie for you.
Research movie, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're missing, or you think that was your friend, but actually that was not your friend. Just kidding.
What did you think about the movie? What are your favorite moments?
Oh man, I think one of my favorite moments is when they're watching Casablanca.
Oh, I love that moment.
And their heads are cropped together, so even though they're in different rooms, it looks like they're together.
Exactly, that's the best shot ever, isn't it?
You're romantic too. It's nothing like
I am.
movies and watching at the same time. And
we should do that too. I can watch it in my different. Well, let's move on.
I love that scene. And have you watched Casablanca before?
I have, but it was a very long time ago.
We should revisit Casablanca because I don't think we watched it on Cinema Club.
Did we do the Cinema Club on Casablanca?
We did not do Casablanca, so we should do it. And it's great that they talk.
That's also a romantic couple movie.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it next week.
We already got another one, but we can go back to Casablanca. We'll do some more classics one month, and the Casablanca's got to be up there for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the jazz. I love the dialogue. And I think it's really a testament to how opposites attract.
Yeah, it's true. Opposites attract is big on this one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And what do you think? Guys and girls, can they be friends?
Well, I've had a lot of male friends in my life.
But like anyone, gay,
Yeah,
straight,
yeah,
like
yeah.
if they're attracted to each other,
Romantic relationship, sexually attracted to each other.
Can they be friends?
Can they be friends?
See, I don't know. I don't have experience in that. So.
True. Yes, true.
So we can talk.
Well, you have time to form your opinion.
All right. I like to think that they can be friends.
I do too.
Innocent,
but you may
silly.
later find out they can't. But we'll see how we'll have this
maybe
at the end of the future. We'll find out where you're at then.
Please let us know if you find a partner or girlfriend, anyone.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's always great to talk to you guys.
Always a pleasure.
So nice to talk to you.
The Manta Rage. Always great. Have a good week.
Bye. You too.
Bye.
Now we are going to actually bring in one for the first person.
I more like to
I want to bring in Frank because remember the first guy we came in, he ended up.
Okay.
Oh no, he was here, but he's gone. Frank.
Oh no.
Where was he at? Frank. Maybe he's gone now. Frank. No. I was gonna bring back in Frank because we were trying to get him earlier, but now he's gone. I guess we can't do it.
Okay.
So for now, we're gonna kick us off here. So. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
When Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met Sally.
Amazing conversation.
Amazing conversation. Men and women, if they're
there's Frank. Let's bring in Frank because Frank, we were trying to bring him. Frank, you gotta send in an invite because it's not let me bring you in there, Frank. Frank, let me see.
What happened?
I don't know, Frank. I thought I saw your name, Frank, in the invites, but it's not.
Let's do.
I don't know.
How about this? Make a reservation for him.
I know. Maybe next week. Watch, Frank. Watch.
You're gonna be our first VIP guest. Promise.
If you watch the movie next week, which is Something's Gotta Give.
Something's Gotta Give.
Starring Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton. And also
let's
who's in the movie? Keanu Reeves is in the film.
Is it?
Amanda Peet. Yeah.
I never
You're gonna like this movie, I think. But thank you guys for watching. Also, before we go, don't forget to check out Atlas by Alice, her new clothing line.
Clothing line. It's
beautiful.
It's a lot of stuff in there, but I mean everything is one of the kind. So I mean I don't like to do a lot of the same thing. It's very fun thing.
Check it out.
Follow it. Yeah. Let's see. We'll see. Let's discuss.
And we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys next week. Men and women cannot be friends. If they're sexually attracted to each other.
If you're stronger, you can.
We're gonna end the conversation. Men and women cannot be friends. Bye bye.